It's been a while since Escape the Darkness had an update. The last official update was almost 2 months ago, but the last content drop in the game was around 5 months ago, where we got the new Mineshafts map, ninja class perk changes, and the shirtless butcher skin. Don't know why still. And there is an explanation for that, which is what today's video is going to be about, guys. Today I'm going to inform you about the current state of ETD and the future plans for Bitware. To get more information myself, I recently talked to Line Rider Masterman on Discord, who is the lead developer for Bitware Games. Since it has been a while, I asked the question for any hints on future content. Here is the reply. Lately, over the last month, we've actually been in full development towards a new asymmetric horror game for Bitware. I'll delve in a bit, as I'm sure it'll answer some questions. So they are working on another project as of right now, and I won't dive into it deep since there is much more to be worked on, but as of right now, Bitware is planning a brand new game in the future for asymmetrical slasher lovers. To keep things short and not to ramble too much, ETD was the first large-scale project we've ever made, and there was a lot we could definitely have learned before diving into it. Our code base was pretty messy at times, and there also became a pretty big disconnect between the old code and the newer code, so that would have been early February and then to August 2021. This excludes other grievances we've had with our code base as well, such as the inability for multiple killers, different game modes and stuff. So the biggest problem with ETD, from what I know, is balancing the code within the game, especially for a small development team. Most of the work in the past months was not only into their new game coming up, but being able to maintain ETD as a playable and stable game. As he mentioned, it became increasingly more complex as we pushed on. We've considered remaking ETD from the ground up too, and it's not necessarily off the table for the future either, but there are a number of calls there behind the scenes that make it kinda unsavory for us. And that is the current state of Escape the Darkness. So in a nutshell, they will continue to work on ETD to make it stable for players to enjoy, but the big question is, will there be more content drops and possibly a future remake for ETD? That is something we have to wait and find out for ourselves, but more than likely, no. However, let's dive more into their upcoming game. The new game will be our love letter, not only to the ETD community, but to the asymmetrical community as a whole. I'm really excited for when we start showing things off, as it truly is remarkable seeing just how far we've come since then. Nothing too specific that I can say just yet, but I can definitely assure you that it is big. And here are some clips that Line Rider Masterman showed me, and these kind of are including the skill checks that you're going to see in the new game, and also some of the killer gameplay as well, being the first-person killer and going against survivors. And yes, what does this remind you of? Dead by Daylight. Like I said before, this is a project and not a completion. I've been notified that there's much more to do, but it is 100% worth the wait. From what we can see so far, however, definitely going to be a whole new revamped ETD with some DBD slashed into it. Soon down the road, we're going to spark back up with more public announcements, just to make clear that we're not dead and are in fact still going strong, but we don't want to announce anything major too soon, since we're still in the early mid stages of development, still hunkering down and putting all of our focus towards the game itself first. And that is the current state of ETD and the future plans for Bitware. Hopefully this video helped you guys out who are diehard fans of ETD, and I will keep you guys posted if anything happens to change in the future. But as of right now, guys, that's gonna be it for me. My name's JMT, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.